All right, I will call this June 30th, 2025 regular school board meeting in order. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Make that motion.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All right. Public comments. Do we have any public comments today? Okay. All right. Next item on the agenda is John Ross. He's got a construction update. Understand we got to discuss, it's correct, we got to discuss a contractual issue that we need to go to closed session. Can I get a motion to go into closed session to discuss a construction contract issue?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All right. Motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All right. We'll go in here. Just make sure you can't hear us.
No shit, you chair.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
That's us.
You're all right.
Got screwed out again.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm sweating.
assistant varsity football.
All right. Can you get a motion to approve the employment, retirement, volunteer agreements, resignations, and athletic coaching contracts as presented by Ms. Mustang?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Passes unanimously.
We're also asking the board to approve the RFP rollovers for this coming school year. We have RFP 9-2021 for water treatment services. Also have rollover of RFP 4-2022 for custodial supplies. Asking the board to approve the rollover of RFP 11-2021 for wrecker services. We're asking the board to approve the rollover of RFP 5-2020 for drug and alcohol testing. Asking the board to approve the rollover of RFP 10-2021 for the pest management services. Rollover of RFP 8-2021 for cleaning the grease traps. Asking the board to approve the rollover of RFP 6-2020 for the sports officiating. And this is also the third and the last rollover for this bid. And we're asking the board to approve the rollover of RFP 17-2021 for speech services.
What a list.
And we're asking the board to approve the purchase of, or do we need to approve the?
Let's do the RFPs first. All right, can I motion to approve the RFPs as presented by Ms. Mustang and it appears in your board packet?
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Passes unanimously.
We're also asking the board to approve the purchase of 2 vans from National Auto Fleet Group. This contract is on the national contract website, Sourcewell, and has been verified by Greg Pratt. The total for the 2 vans would be $127,431.56, or that's $63,715.78 each. The quotes are attached for the review, and there was also a quote from Sunny Merriment off of the Virginia education contracts.
Can I get a motion to approve the National Auto Fleet Group quote for the 2 vans at 127,431.56?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Passes unanimously.
We also have a new CTE course. We're asking the board to approve the Family and Consumer Sciences Exploratory 3 course as recommended by Mr. White, Giles Technical School Principal. That course is attached.
Can you get a motion to approve the new CTE course as presented by Ms. Mustang and as appears in your board packet?
Make it motion.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Pass unanimously.
Next, we have the VSBA delegate. Each year, the VSBA requests that the school board designate a delegate and alternate to attend the 2025 annual convention. In the past, it's been the board chair and vice chairman have served respectively. And so I would like to recommend the board appoint a delegate and alternate for 2025.
Move to approve the same. Move to approve the same, chairman, vice chairman.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All right, motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Pass unanimously.
Next, we have policy revisions. We're asking that the school board approve policy revisions as recommended by the VSBA and administration, and the policies are attached in the packet.
I didn't get through all the policies on that. I always have a little concern. I want to make sure if we're setting policy that there's good review. You know, I would prefer it for my own purposes to be tabled to our August meeting to approve along with the July stuff. So if somebody would move to table that.
So move.
Yeah, second.
That motion is second. All in favor of tabling this, say aye. Aye.
Next, asking that the school board approve the division literacy plan that was prepared by Mrs. Sarah Woods and myself, and the literacy plan is attached. The main difference is we had to include, going up to eighth grade and include those changes for this upcoming school year.
Can I get a motion to approve the literacy plan as presented by Ms. Mustaine and as appeared in your board packet?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Thank you all for your work in putting that together. Appreciate that. All in favor say aye. Aye. Passes unanimously.
Next, we have the math textbook adoption, and I'm asking that the board approve the textbook adoption as recommended by the textbook adoption committee, and that is attached.
Can I get a motion to approve the math textbook adoption as presented to us?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Motion is second. Any discussion?
Can I ask a question about that?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just curious from a review. So what I see is that math space for the 6th and up is 100% matched to our alignment or with the Virginia Standards of Learning, but not quite 100 for the grades below that.
Correct.
Can you explain to us, is that the best of the options that we have, or do we feel like we can manipulate that gap for testing?
That is the best option, and Division 7, the consortium got together, and so we could get, also, they had different committees at each division, and that is the best option and one of the only options.
Oh, okay.
So there weren't a lot of textbooks that were 100% aligned K through 5. And so the teachers reviewed it and felt like this was the best option, and so then we will also have to
Do some supplementing?
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll be supplanting a lot of those things
Awesome, thank you.
to offset that.
Okay.
But the teachers are aware that that it's not 100%.
Okay. Thank you. No more discussion, Chairman.
All right. Anybody else? All right. All in favor of approving the math textbook, please say aye.
Aye.
Passes unanimously.
All right, next, the family consumer science fees. So the family and consumer science programs at both Giles and Nares High School would like to set their student fee for the Introduction to Culinary Arts course to $30. This was a new course for the 2025 school year, and a student fee was not established. So they are asking the board to approve this fee.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the $30 student fee for Introduction to Culinary Arts?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion?
Question. Do we have other courses that require a fee? We do, don't we?
Yes.
Okay, so this is not like a brand new thing, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it makes total sense. I just want to make sure it's not just
No, it would be aligned with the other
perfect.
courses that
Okay, thank you.
they have fees.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes unanimously.
And as far as the instructional update, there are a lot of things that I'll say for Dr. Campbell to present at his first meeting with the state championship and things like that. But what I'll go over is what I was mostly involved in. I just wanted to report that we did have 109 summer school students that attended summer school virtually. It was a success. Of course, it's always better to have face-to-face, but this was our best option with all the construction and things going on, so we were very pleased. The teachers seemed to be pleased. We did have students that took summer school and passed SOLs that are now on track to graduate, which is very beneficial. So elementary and high school teachers did a fabulous job, and we're very happy and proud of what we did with that. The STEM camp, they were allowed to attend Nares Elementary School. We had 11 students that attended that STEM camp, and it was very successful. Our summer exploration that we had last week, we had 31 students at STEM that traveled, and they met at KJ, got on a bus, and they went to different field trips. There's Pipestem, Virginia Tech, different places that they went. And then currently we have 15 students in Nashville on their trip with STEM. And I haven't had a report about how well they're doing. I think one group has advanced further than what they have advanced previously. So that's exciting news. So we're anxious to hear the results. And then of course, with our summer feeding, I know that, Ms. Lawson she sent me an email on the 18th of June and basically just break it down. She says what she's done, and this was before the 25th delivery, 18,780 meals and 2,817 half gallons of milk. And that's what they're ready to deliver for the June 25th delivery. So that's what it comes out to. So,
It was amazing.
there'll be, after it's all over, there'll be, I'm sure, a big announcement about the totals and everything, but that's what I have thus far.
Sounds like that would make a great newspaper article.
We don't have no newspaper guy here.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
But of course, there's still several deliveries to go, and, of course, I know Mr. Williams, I think, has been on a bus for about 5 hours both times delivering meals, so he might have some things to say.
It went real well. I enjoyed doing it. They wore me out, but I enjoyed doing it.
Andy done it for me on Wednesday. She said, I'd rather do it than you babysit. So I'm not sure who come out on.
That's right. Who drew the
But
short
she
straw?
said she was sore the next day.
Yeah, for sure.
And she took Mabry and Truly with her, and she said they were nonstop. Yeah. So
Yeah, Christie, I asked her, I mean, she was crowding, having 1,000 signed up. 1,000.
Yeah, just under.
but I'm just going to put a little plug in for anybody who'd like to volunteer would be great. Because I know the next one on the 9th of July is the next one, and several, Mr. McClarney, I think, and Mr. Boatnam are going to be on vacation. So trying to recruit football players to go to load the milk. That's the big thing, is
the milk.
trying to do that. But, it's.
It went good. I think we got them all delivered on our list, but two. But we
That's
made
incredible.
Yeah,
made every effort to try to run them down. We went, knocked on the doors, called.
Yeah.
Got them all but two.
It's been amazing. It really, it's really a blessing.
Oh, the little fellas taking them down to run up and get that milk.
Right. But Christy, to be able to do that in such a short period of time, I know she's got a great team, but honestly, she has worked
made magic
so hard. She has done, I can't say enough about what she's done, and her team. Like I said, the cafeteria workers and we have a lot of volunteers that go in on Tuesday and pack the stuff. So it's been pretty amazing. It's quite a blessing to see what happens when people come together.
It is.
So just shout out to her.
But other than that, Mr. Buckman, that's all I have this morning.
I guess I'll go ahead to, Dr. Arbogast sent out late Friday evening to Philip and I, some great news that, based on the work of Dr. Brown and Dr. Arbogast to getting, reapplying again for the SCAP funding for Eastern. We were awarded up to $2.6 million. So, on that. So that's great for the county and the taxpayers to get that, grant award. So I guess we need to look at dates. When is let's set this tentatively standpoint of just having this with Dr. Campbell coming in as far as what he wants to do. But I would presume, and again, that's what happens when you, I guess, assume what happens. But when is the new teacher orientation? That's normally what we schedule our first meeting. Let's go ahead and tentatively do that.
The board meeting would be August 7th at 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
In conjunction, new teachers will be here the 6th and the 7th. The 7th, they are here all day, 7:30 a.m.
Down that way. Oh, you are?
You what?
We're both out of town that week. Have fun without me.
I'll be here. I'll be out of town, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It'll be 3, as long as we have 3, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you all don't have to meet with new teachers here.
Let's tentatively set it, and we'll talk about it again with Dr. Campbell. What he wants to do.
Is it, I know we normally don't do it in July, but is there anything you could do that last week of July? Monday or Tuesday, or you gonna wait to see what he's?
Do you guys want to set something maybe Tuesday, July 29th at 9 a.m. just to have a work session if he wants to have it you know, again, I don't, you know, I've talked to him about kind of what our summer schedule, board meeting schedule is, and told him, you know, we can get a work session together if we need it. You know, just kind of, you know, he still may be, you know, figuring out kind of what his plans are, but let's go ahead. We'll set one for the 29th at 9 a.m. Just to hold it. I'm not saying we have to have it.
For a work session
For a work session. You know, if not, we can do the labor door sometime after August 7th, you know, if that makes sense.
So tentative August 7th as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the first day, the 27th.
29.
29. So 9, right?
Yes.
Got it.
If not, we could do the board meeting on the 14th and maybe whoever can come by on the 7th to meet the new teachers,
Yeah,
whatever.
we can do that too. All right. I think that's got us scheduled. Board member comments, Mr. Williams?
We don't have a whole lot, just enjoyed the food program so far. It's been something to watch. Good to see John Ross on top of things, which I knew he would be. But he's looking out for us good there. Good to see him doing that. And looking forward to Mr. Campbell getting here and getting the new year going.
Anything else? No. Couple of quick things. The STEM camp, I think I mentioned this maybe the last meeting, but I had a kiddo attend the STEM camp and he absolutely loved it. So the programming that they had, the competitions, the robotics, everything that they were doing, he really loved. So thank you to everybody who put that on. I think our district is doing a lot of really good things with STEM, and I think it's super important. So I'm glad to see us, making sure that we emphasize that for as many kids as possible. The summer food program, I mean, I don't want to, beat this into the ground, but a lot of districts don't have this kind of success in a summer feeding program. And it benefits so many kids and families. After the first drop, my phone exploded with families, one, saying thank you to the school board office for making it happen, and two, asking to be added to it because they missed the first one. And so that program just is continuing to grow all summer. And I haven't been able to make it down here for any of the packing or anything because of work, but I know everybody's putting so much sweat equity and love into it, and families are really appreciative. So thank you to that. Thank you to everybody who put on summer school. I talked to several teachers and it sounded like it was interesting being virtual, but still very successful. And I love that we have teachers that are willing to be agile and adapt to whatever is thrown their way to still make the right things happen for the kids. So super grateful for that. Excited for Dr. Campbell to get here and just kick off a new year. Excited to meet all of our new teachers. It sounds like, just by the list that we just approved today, sounds like we've got a lot of new faces coming in, so that's going to be exciting.
Mr. Buckland, I forgot to mention the summer reading program.
Oh, yes.
I forgot to mention that because we had several businesses say how much they're enjoying the kids coming in to get their pens and things like that. So I wanted to shout out to all those kids out there.
Yes, that are reading.
We underestimated how many we would have. We had to purchase more pens.
That's awesome.
So
what a great problem to have.
I've had so many people.
Oh, yes.
So many coming up about that.
They love it.
Talking about that the kids love it and that they love going to the different businesses. And
yeah, so I'm sorry.
it was I probably heard the most about that.
Yeah, it was a good program.
Very excited about that. So that was a great thing.
The last little thing that I want to mention is thank you to Ms. Mustaine and Ms. Tickle and everybody that works down here at the school board office, because it has been a trip for a bunch of months. And we know it here, and so thank you to everybody who's just been able to make the work happen and keep things moving forward. And I hope everybody is excited to enjoy a little bit of summer and enjoy the start to the new year. So thank you to everybody down here. That's it.
Done.
Done. Tag.
Well, again, as usual, I'd like to thank Miss Mustang and Miss Amanda for all their hard work y'all do, like Nicole said. Just everybody in our school system for, accomplishing a good school year. All our teachers, bus drivers, custodians, cafeteria workers, anybody that has anything to do with our school system. I think we had a great year. But thank you again. We can't say it enough. But our sports teams, steal your thunder. But congratulations to all of them, and especially the nurse track team and Mr. Schrader for winning the state. It was awesome. Of course, Nicole and Jace talk about the summer food program. That's, good job there with Miss Lawson and summer school. And and I don't want to give a shout out to Dr. Arbogast. For the 28 years he gave our school system. What a great job he did, and a great leader. He's going to be greatly missed, but congratulations to him on his retirement, and I wish him well. And I hope everybody has a wonderful summer. I'm done.
Yes, what Philip said, I want to thank Dr. Arbogast for his many years of service, and especially for what he's done for the kids. I know that he truly loved the kids, so happy retirement to him, and I hope he gets to go out and do a lot of fun things. Lots of great things going on in Giles County. I'm not going to go back over all of it, but just going by our buildings and seeing the renovations, it's very exciting. So bear with us. I know there's a lot of things that can't get into schools and stuff like that, but it's going to be great. I mean, just seeing just what windows make a difference, it's just, so I'm really excited about that. And thanks to all the teachers again for your summer school, for your commitment to that. I appreciate, I know it was hard, and you guys, thanks. It's been difficult. I'm going to be the first one to say, and I appreciate sticking with us. And it's, and everybody in this board office, I know it's been tough. So just give us a chance, and give Dr. Campbell a chance. Things are going to be great. And I'm excited. But other than that, that's about it.
Again, really, Chrissy Lawson's done a great job of getting this put together. All our cafeteria workers. I mean, they get these kids fed when this weather's bad, school's out early. There's just tons of things that they do that, and it's just another example of them coming in, getting this stuff done, and doing a great job with it. And like I said, if you got time, Tuesday the 9th, come help. Those logistics of rolling them milk cartons down that sidewalk. It's a little hot, but you can do it.
And lifting them onto the
Yeah,
buses.
so it's we need some help with that, but it's been great. Do hope Miss Mustang said the TSA kids down in Nashville, their air conditioning broke on the way down on the charter bus. I had to stop a little bit and get that fixed since the windows don't open. But I know the Naris chapter team, it's moved on to the semifinal round. I think there's 11 teams that are advanced on to that. So I think they compete today and figure out and find out tomorrow where they placed. Not sure about the other ones. That's I had heard some yesterday morning they were hopeful that some other teams were going to advance on, but didn't get full communication on that last evening or this morning. So, but do appreciate all the work that goes into that. Do appreciate all the work that went into the school year, and look forward to getting the next year started tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And it'll be over before you know it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, next fiscal year. All right, guys. With that, unless there's anything else, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion a second. All in favor, say aye.
How did you get that?
I don't know. I just hit a button.